everyone! Welcome to my first Elisalee Mysteries, where I create role-playing mystery games, and in today's session, we're going to be solving the missing person case of Mrs. Wolf. Dun dun.
Dun dun.
She is a dog shelter owner. I said that really weird, but whatever.
Doesn't sound weird.
Thank you. Meet my friends that are going to be playing as the detectives. But these aren't normal detectives. These are animal detectives. Woo! So let's...
Yeah, barf. Bark.
Dalton just keeps barking. Bark.
Woof.
Can I change my
Dalton is a
character to be a
cat.
seal? Can I just be a seal in the dog shelter?
No, seal, you're a seal with dog ears.
You kind of already are most of the way there.
Yeah. Let's introduce our players and who they are playing today. Let's start off with Joe as Jam.
I am Joe. I am Elisa's husband/victim/player, I guess, right now.
We're married?
But yeah, we're married, believe it
Oh
or not.
God, I forgot. No.
I am playing Jam, who is, oh God, it's based off of our dog, so it's pretty much like a mutt that looks kind of like an Australian Shepherd. Her strength is she can swallow items and hold them in her stomach to throw up later. May or may not be based on something. Weaknesses: easily distracted in serious situations. Also not maybe based on something. Jam was born in the streets and knew what real life is. For years she wandered the streets in different types of families and problems until she was picked up by Mrs. Wolf and feels so utterly pampered that she doesn't remember anything about the struggles she had but still believes that she had them.
Good job. Good job. And we're gonna go to Raoul, aka Toast.
Howdy y'all, my name's Toast. I'm a French Bulldog. I'm gonna start out with my strengths and weaknesses. So first off, I got a super strong tail, so I could use that to knock off stuff or hit stuff or knock off stuff. And my weaknesses, I like to chew on objects that are new, especially wires, because they give you a little shock and I go, ooh, every time it does. And as for my background, well, this part is where it gets a little fuzzy. So I was actually part of a sister organization called, of the Paw Patrol called the Paw Cafe, where I was the apparently chef de patisserie, whatever that means. And unfortunately, one day I slipped on a banana and hit my head real hard, and I developed amnesia. And I forgot everything I know, or I guess knew at one point, about bacon. And the only thing I could do now is make toast, hence the name Toast. Anyway, the owner of the pet cafe let me go, and I wound up in Fetch and Cute. So now I'm here.
Yay, Toast. Oh, I love it. Now let's go on to Jade, aka Dalton.
Hey, my name's Dalton, and today I'm playing Jade. Jade's an ornery cat, but she happily stays at the shelter due to the multiple meals they serve per day. So she thinks that's worth it. I'll tolerate this. When she isn't relaxing and bathing in a sun ray, she's looking for furniture to scratch or breakable things to knock off of high places such as tables and shelves. Gameplay-wise, one of her strengths is she can jump into high places and I can bring another player with me. Weaknesses: if Jade sees or smells any type of food, then she gets the zoomies and must seek out the food.
Seek out food now.
Where's that food?
Where's it?
I want it.
Now let's go to Peanut.
Hi, I'm Colette. I'm gonna be playing Peanut. So Peanut, as you can tell by her eyes, her general demeanor, she's a freaked out old lady. She witnessed her owner, who was this old lady that had a lot of cats, die, and all the other cats ran away. All the other cats ran away when she died, but Peanut was so freaked out she stayed in the exact same place, and so she's very traumatized. She can fit through tight spaces, which is definitely great, but she also will kind of freak out randomly and make others upset at the point where they don't want to answer any questions, and that's sort of like me in real life, so I get it, But yeah, that's Peanut.
I like the idea of
whoever found the body saw you there, like, oh, this one loyal cat wanted to stay behind.
Mm-hmm.
But in truth, you were just like frozen with anxiety.
Frozen with anxiety. They tried to pick me up. I stayed stiff. Yeah.
Look at this cat statue.
It up. Your
So
leg's still
lifelike.
out there. And last but not least, Julia, aka Sasha. Dishitsu.
Hello. My name is Julia, and I am playing Sasha. Sasha was born on the streets of Waimanalo, Hawaii. 2 other sisters. My caretaker thinks that I might have had a bad experience with a man wearing a Hawaiian shirt because men in Hawaiian shirts scare me to this day. My sisters and I were eventually found by the Hawaiian Humane Society and taken in. But my sisters were much more friendly and outgoing than me, so they were adopted, but I stayed at the shelter, which eventually got so full that me and some other dogs and cats had to be transferred to the shelter on Coffee, where they had more space. So in the caretaker's charge, I began to come out of my shell, and I blossomed into quite a persuasive pup. I can negotiate treats many times a day just by pretending to be excited about something. I'm still pretty quiet and shy when meeting new people, but once I get to know you, I open up and become my true self. My strengths are I can persuade/interrogate suspects with ease, and my weakness is that I'm afraid of reptiles and birds. Scary.
Understandable.
And
Birds
yeah,
are basically
understand.
dinosaurs.
Both the reptiles
are.
and the birds.
Oh
There's a
my
common
god.
denominator here.
And Hawaii had a bunch of them.
Exactly.
That's why you couldn't
That
beat
didn't
anymore.
help.
You're like, oh
No.
my gosh.
And the Hawaiian shirts.
Dang, these Hawaiian shirts. Yay! These are our players. And oh my gosh, Lola, you had to shake one. Oh, she's getting comfy. Yeah, these are the players, and I am their role-playing master, so RPM. I'm not really a DM because it's similar to a Dungeons and Dragons, but it's not because I don't know the world like my husband does. He just helps me here and there. So yeah, now let's get into the story of Mrs. Wolf. So for these animals, these lovely detective animals, this is paradise to them. Every day, Mrs. Wolf releases them in the morning from their cages, and they go straight outside to eat some amazing breakfast and drink some healthy water because you can't be a dehydrated puppy or cat. How are you gonna get adopted if you're dehydrated? Come on. As you guys go out through your day, you get to play outside. For the dogs, you have your park, and for the cats, you guys have your sanctuary on the inside. Now, as you guys are going through your day, sometimes some families come in, and today we have a schedule of a mom and her 4-year-old daughter who is walking through the fence, checking you guys out. Let me bring up the image because I'm really proud of this scene.
So cute.
Oh, it's so cute.
Oh, I know what that is, but I'm gonna say it's a burrito.
So yeah, you see the little cats in their sanctuary. Just poor Peanut. Just
You know, always like that. Doesn't know how to blink.
As the mom and daughter are going towards shelter, they're going along the fence, and they see all the dogs, from Nigel, the bulldog, pooping in the back, to Rosa, the husky, playing with Pickles, the Pomeranian. And you have Sasha and not Lola, sorry. Jam is referenced from Lola. Just doing their own business while Toast is trying to see if there's any wires in this fountain. And we have
There
Peanut.
are, but I know there can be.
I want to get it. And we have Peanut and Jay just watching the chaos and seeing the family walk in. Now, as they're walking in, the mom goes, "Okay, sweetie, what kind of dog from here do you want to see?"
Hey, are they inside or are they on the other side of the fence?
They're on the other side of the fence. They're about to go through.
I am like, they cannot open the fence gate to get in because I am on the other side trying to get to them, pushing the wrong way.
And this kid goes, Mommy, why is this one in front of the I want to see the small one.
Hey, you can ride me like a horse. Come on,
I
let's do
don't
this.
know why it's barking at
Let's
me.
go.
Oh my god, Mommy! Mom!
Great start.
Sweetie, it's okay. We're just waiting for Mrs. Wolf. She's gonna open the gate for us, don't worry. And as Mrs. Wolf comes out, she has a treat in front of Jam to push Jam back from the door.
I black out. Like I
Did
see
you
a
pass
treat.
out?
I see a treat, and I don't have any memory until I finish eating it.
Okay, so that's how Lola does it. So as Mrs. Wolf is entering with the family with the treat, not Lola, gosh.
Lola, we didn't use Lola's name because we don't want her to think we're getting her attention. So her name is Jam.
Why? Jam is backing up, looking all cute and everything, and sitting down waiting for the treat. And now the family is inside. Now, the mom goes up to the daughter and goes, "Aw, so do you want this one? This one looks cute." Points at Jam, and Jam's still focused on the treat for Mrs. Wolf because Mrs. Wolf knows how Jam is. And the little kid goes, "It's too big. What if it tries to eat my food?"
Not the body shape.
This kid sucks.
This kid sucks. I am referencing a kid that I do know personally. I hope Dalton knows who this is later. But yeah. I don't want that one. What about this one? I want to look at the small one. A small one right there. And she looks over to Sasha. You go, hi. As Sasha, I'm gonna need you to roll to see if she's wearing a Hawaiian dress.
Okay.
And Jam, you got your treat. Roll for Hawaiian.
Okay. I got a 5. Not good.
A 5? Okay. As she comes near you, you realize that the parts on her dress aren't Hawaiian themed shirts. She just has some cute roses and moons on it, and you can see there's paint all over it and some syrup on it. I don't know. She looks like a messy eater as her face is still covered.
Smell something sweet here. Maybe I'll have a lick.
I'm gonna
sure.
Are you gonna go lick her right now? Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if she freaks out because she's never dealt with. As you try to come near her, she just jolts back. Mom's trying to eat me. She's trying to kill me. As you're coming near her, she pushes you and you fall to your back.
Jeez.
And she goes, "Honey, that's not how you treat a dog. That's so rude. Apologize right now." No, she's trying to eat my face. No, she wasn't. It was your face is a messy one. You're a messy child. You're a child. And it's like, fine. She crosses her arms, looks down, and looks at her. I'm sorry. And stares at you. And she puts her back towards you, and she's just done with you. She's like, I don't want this one.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna go play in this dirt over here with this nice blue ball, I guess.
As she is, grunting around, stomping her foot because she's just now upset because that's how they are. Nigel sees her, does his last poop, and runs off. And continues to poop in another corner, so he just interrupts the session. I got one. Rosa and Pickles pretends like they really are thirsty and hungry and starts to eat and drink the water because they don't want her coming near. And Toast doesn't see what's happening because he's really into biting this faucet here. She goes, that one's so cute. I want to go see it, Mom. Okay, let's go see it. Let's go see it, honey. So she approaches you. The mom goes up to you and goes, Mrs. Wolf, why is this one biting the faucet? And Mrs. Wolf goes, yeah, he likes to do that a lot. Hold on, let me just get my here it is. And she pulls out a toy like USB thing with like wires sticking out. And she
Pulls out a broken Game Boy.
And she puts it in front of Toast, and Toast lets go. And Mrs. Wolf is holding him in her arms, and going, "Would you like to pet Toast, little one?" Yeah, let me pet the dog. I don't know why I sound like a surfer for a second. As she's about to pet you, she pets you really hard from the top of your head to your back, and she does this multiple times.
What's wrong with you, little girl?
Mommy, I like this one. This one seems really nice compared to the other dogs.
I kind of,
Okay, so
upon hearing that, like, I kind of recognize some human words every now and again, and she's like, I was like, and I start to kind of, like, growl at her, trying to protect my wire toy, because I'm like, oh, she's probably going to take my wire toy. And I'm like,
She did not roll well for that reaction. What's wrong with it? Why is it making that noise? And Mom goes, no, it's okay. He says very protective of his toy. Don't pet near his face. Look, let's get the little backside near his booty. And then they start scratching your booty.
I twerk.
Mommy, I like this one. Do you think it's gonna like me? She goes to Miss Wolf. Can I hold him? Miss Wolf goes, you can hold him with your mom. And she goes, oh my god, yes, I will. So they're all holding their arms out. And actually, Toast, roll for hold.
Roll for hold.
Roll for hold.
Oh, that's a 17.
17. As you're about to get onto their arms, you go, nope. And so you do a cool flip in the air that turns into a somersault in the air, and you land on top of Toast, and you go, not Toast, Jam, and you're just like,
That's pretty impressive.
Very impressive.
yeah.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but Lola started snoring.
Oh, I can't hear it.
Aw.
The
Put
moment
the mic up to her face.
Oh, unfortunately. The moment Toast lands on my back, I immediately like buck away like a rodeo. I'm not trying to buck him off. It's just now we're playing a game.
I can I roll to bite onto Jam's bandana?
Yes, go ahead.
That's an 18.
That's an 18.
my
You
God.
successfully was able to.
Yeehaw!
ride. And look, I have a picture of that.
Oh my god, so cute.
These
Precious.
sketches weren't
Your
the
ears.
best, but you know what? I like it. Yeah, so you guys run off into where Nigel is, so the little girl doesn't come near the poopy fest over here. And still pooping. I don't know what he ate, but he ate something. Mom, that dog won't come home with me. These dogs are dumb. They don't want me. It's like I'm a good kid, Mom. And she goes,
Sure, Jan.
Jam, this is the kid.
Jan, like the meme.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that meme, but
Oh
I
my
have to
goodness.
look it now. And
Uncultured.
a little bit. The mom goes, it's okay, sweetie, you know, maybe it's just not the connections with the dogs. Maybe we're a cat family. Let's go. Can we go into the cat sanctuary, Mrs. Wolf? And as she leads you guys over to the sanctuary, you guys get to see some cool cats.
Peanut immediately hides
Aw.
in one of those little boxes. She immediately hides. She's like, no.
No.
I'm picturing like Jade and Peanut have been watching all of this unfold outside, and Jade's like, "That's a real circus out there. Like, sure glad we're in here." More starts going. Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Peanut bolts.
I legit want that like messed up looking one in the corner.
This one right here.
Yeah.
That's Olivia's cat, Bootsy.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
and that's actually the other cat. What's the name?
What
Modib, because he's a big cat, so he can barely fit in here.
Oh my God.
cute.
But yeah, okay. And the other cats, I don't know who they really are. I just thought they'd be cute to have them. Except for this one, that's Dottie.
My Dottie?
Oh.
No, it's not my Dottie.
Oh, you have a cat named Dottie? This is my friend's
We do.
Trinity.
Yeah, we have.
Oh.
She doesn't have one either. She's a little tabby.
Oh,
My
yes.
Peanut's kind of based on Dottie because Dottie's very anxious.
Oh,
Yeah.
like all one big circle. That's cute. Aww. As the family enters, you see a lot of cats are just minding their own business, and the mom is going around playing with some of the kittens, trying to help the little kitten over here that's having a hard time getting up the stairs to see, oh, let me help you get up, honey. And this little girl's just walking around trying to pet cats, but they all saw what happened outside and they wouldn't come near her, and she's getting upset like, Mom, now the cats want to see me. It's like, honey, you gotta be nicer to them. It's gonna be okay. And then Mrs. Wolf goes, it's okay, dear. Let me go get Jade, come here, baby. Come here.
Okay,
And as
quick
you come-
question: how recently have we been fed?
You were fed this morning.
Okay,
But
so it's
that
been
was
a
a
bit
while
then?
ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Do I smell the food on the child's face?
Roll to see if you can smell it.
Oh gosh, 13.
13?
Mhm.
Okay. You get a whiff, but you're like
Uh-oh.
confused to see if it's like hers or Mrs. Wolf. But as Mrs. Wolf comes near you, you can sense that it's towards her. You just don't know where it is.
Okay, there's food in the area. Okay,
There's food in the
I'm
area.
getting like the zoomies are coming. Not quite there yet, but like, food's here somewhere.
You're like shaking in Mrs. Wolf's arms, and she goes, "This is so weird. She's never been like this other
Just start
than
vibrating, yeah. Just
this food." Here, come, and she's trying to hold you and come here and pet her, and she's holding her paws down just in case you try to scratch at her. Here, pet Jade, Jade, calm down, please, calm down, baby. As she comes up and she rolls, not rolls, as she pets you, roll for zoomies.
11.
11? Okay, you're just vibrating really, really hard in one place, but like you are staring at her hard and you're licking your lips. And she goes, "Oh, I think this one likes me." And so as she comes up and she's holding you and she's petting you, she's like, "Why is this one so shaky?" And she's so small too for a 4-year-old. You know, she's trying to handle you, but as she's trying to grab you, she rolled for cat handling. You start to slip, but as you're slipping in that cool like slow motion, your upper lip like touches the maple syrup on her chin, and you just freak out.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So the food is on her. I want that food.
Yes.
I am
Yes.
now going to scramble out of Mrs. Wolf's arms, and I want to like attach myself to this child, like face on her chest, and lap up as much of the mapley syrup off of this child.
Mom, I don't know if she likes you or not. Are you biting her?
Not
you're-
biting, just the
Just licking?
Yep.
No. Oh, Mom, I think, and she wraps her arms around you and she holds you as you're licking every part of her face of the food. I think this one likes me.
Oh, so she can lick her, but not me. I see how it is.
Oh my God, Mom, can we keep her?
I mean, if you got food, yeah.
Jade.
Adopt
Jade's
it before
on
we
this-
can do any of the mystery.
I know. I think Jade's not gonna be a detective.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
See ya, suckers.
But as you're hugging her, also because you're trying to get the food, you instinctively start showing your claws on her, and it starts getting to the back of her head and her back.
Well, yeah, I
It
need
was-
to keep her in place for the food extraction. So yeah.
Yeah. And she goes, ow, wait, ow, Mom. I think she's trying to get to my skull. She's gonna need my brain, Mom. Help me, Mom. And she goes, oh no. And Mrs. Wolf goes, oh my God, not again, Jay, please. And so
Lime.
she's prepared for this. So she has like a triple sealed bag with like some of like Jade's favorite snacks is like Baconator, because Jade loves bacon.
Wait, what?
And she pulls it out, seals it 3 times, and goes, "Jade, honey, please let go. Please let go. Look. And you look
I'm
like
dropping that kid like a sack of potatoes. I'm going for this new treat.
And you latch on to to Mrs. Wolf's arm and you start eating it, and she goes, "I'm sorry, Jade's just really into the food. She just loves food. I'm sorry." She says, why don't you check out this one here?" And she pushes Peanut out from the window, and since Peanut's a little heavy, she's like trying to shove you, and she's like,
Peanut's nails are on anything she can scratch. She does not want to be picked up right now.
just Peanut, you're gonna have to get adopted somehow, please. Just go. And she and you're right in front of this kid and the mom, and she's hiding behind the mom, and you're just staring at her with those eyes.
Unmoving.
And the mom goes and trying to like shield her daughter, like, is there something wrong with this cat? And Ms. Wolf goes, she's seen some things. And when I say things, dead body. Like, so what? He goes, yeah.
She just gonna start meowing in the background at the mention of it. Just
meow. You keep meowing as we're trying to talk, and you're like, yeah. So she's just seen her owner die in the same room as her. She just just to talk about it just makes her so uneasy. It's just so You want to pet her? The child, absolutely not. That one looks like it's seen things, and I don't want to think about those things until I'm 15. Thank you. I don't want to. That's fine. I want to look at that kitten. So she goes over and she sees the little orange kitten, and the cat actually goes up to her and she rubs all over her, eats the rest of the crumbs that Jake didn't eat, and the family decides, you know what, these other cats and dogs we encountered, they suck. We're gonna adopt this little kitten here.
How rude.
Nerve.
Okay. In fairness, I think Mrs. Wolf is a great caretaker, but not a good saleswoman. Because I think just like, what's wrong with this cat? Like, oh, it's seen death. Like, not a great pitch.
A little TMI.
Yeah. Just
wait, really quickly before we move on, I just noticed the Batman cat in the
the
corner. I want to know his story.
So you see here, his name is Catman. He was rescued from a very bad part of another city. Not here, but another city.
Gotham comes to mind.
Gotham, I don't know. His parents died when he was just a kitten, right in front of him, in front of a theater, like in the middle of the alleyway. Just out of nowhere, this other butch dog comes in and takes him down, and he's like,
is there a rival cat at a different shelter called Joker Cat?
His name is Hoker Cat. And he fights to make sure all cats don't see their parents die in front of them.
Well, he's already failed, because I saw my mom die in front of me.
He doesn't count humans as parents because he hasn't found the right one.
Oh.
Yeah, someone will come in named Alfred and adopt.
Alfred, please feed me. Where's the treats, Alfred? Where's the treats? As a lady takes the kitten and a couple other families come in, you guys actually have nice interactions with them, but they all decided to either adopt other animals or decided, we'll think about it, but they know they're not going to think about it and never going to come back. That's what they all say. So yeah, so it's been a while, and then you guys will go outside, you guys go back inside, go to sleep, and the whole routine happens again. It's been a couple of days. And as you're seeing, Mrs. Wolf usually would interact with you guys more often throughout the day, introduce you to the families, but as the couple of days come, she's not coming out here as much as she used to. Her assistant, Kat, is here with you guys in her Louis Vuitton shoes and her Gucci and Gabbana outfits. I really don't know what else they sell. Chanel perfume, I really don't know. And you've been seeing a lot of people like the mayor come through and some people in suits once in a while, and you're like, I don't know what that is, but none of them wants to come see you when they visit, and you're just wondering what's going on and why can't you see Mrs. Wolf. Because a side note, Mrs. Wolf sees you guys all as her own animals. That's kind of why it's hard for anyone to get adopted, because she secretly don't want any of you guys get adopted because she wants you guys all to herself. As the week goes by, it is now Sunday, and usually Sunday no one's here other than Mrs. Wolf. She gives everyone the day off except for, well, Jenner comes in later. But this is the day the cat doesn't work, and so time has passed. Your internal clock is going off. You guys should be released, but nothing is happening. What do you guys want to do? You're just stuck in here.
I'm
Stuck in where?
You guys are stuck in your cages.
I'm at the door of my cage. I'm like, Miss Wolf, hello, Miss Wolf. All right, I guess it's time to just bite on my bars, and I go back to chewing on one specific bar that I have chosen to bite over any other bar, and you can tell because there's just like a solid centimeter of metal missing from it. Like it's nowhere close to breaking, but I've definitely gnawed off some. And in fact, I'd like to add into my backstory that my teeth have been coated with a little bit of metal.
Oh my god.
There's no effect from it. It's just purely visual. But
Got a grill.
I was gonna say grill.
I'm just like on the bars.
Nigel's yelling from his, I gotta go take a shit, Mrs. Wolf. I can't hold it in.
Just go in the cage. You've done it before.
No.
Clap down, Nigel.
No, I don't. I want to go outside and do it.
Nigel, you hold it in now. I don't want to smell it again, okay? Last time it took a week for the scent to waft out.
Peanut really doesn't want to have to deal with that. So she's gonna, since one of my strengths is squishing through tight spaces because I'm mostly fur and that because I'm a long-haired cat. So I'm gonna try to squeeze through the bars if I can. Try to get out.
Yeah, well, that's your strength, so you get to do that. So, bloop.
Oh, I do it. I fall through.
Yeah.
Okay. I look for a way to open up all the cages. Can I, like, use my nails and, like, pickpocket it?
Yeah, you realize some of these cages are a mixture of new and old. So you're going to have to try to figure out which one is the electronic and which one's the older ones. So who are you going to go first?
I'll go for my fellow cat, and I'll go try to free her because I know she needs food. So... Is it an older cage or a newer cage?
Roll to see which one it is.
13.
13. It's an older one. It just took you a while. As you're trying to, like, you're almost there. It's been a while. Jade then remembers, oh, I've done this before. I can get out. And as you're about to open the cage, Jade's already outside, and then opens it. Goes, "You're free. Wait, where are you?" And Jade,
yeah.
Like, hey.
I mean, hey, I appreciate the thought, though.
Yeah, I appreciate the time.
I'll try to look for a way to open up the rest of the cages. At least, can I try to find a way to open up the newer ones?
The newer ones, you can try.
Okay. Do I roll?
Yes.
14!
14! Oh my god. Okay, so... As for the cage, you see that some of these cages, they're very new, but you can still tell they're being installed in a sense. And there's wires out, and I think you know someone that can chew these wires to malfunction and open.
I do. I go over to Toast and I try to open his cage.
Hey there, kitty.
His is not an older one. His is a new cage. So, you're looking for the wires on there, and you look up the toast, and you gotta tell him about the wires.
I tell him about the wires. There's these wires that you gotta
Wires?
chew. You gotta chew them, man.
Wires?
You gotta chew them.
Where are they?
Right over here. And I show where the wires are.
But that's outside of the
I
cage.
know. I don't know how to get you out.
No, I meant in his cage. It's
Oh,
electronic
chew
and
the
it's
wires
wired.
in your cage.
There's wires in my cage?
Yeah. You just never noticed.
Do what you've been meant to do. No.
I feel my heart swell with pride as someone has finally noticed my wire chewing capacities. Are the wires like, where are the wires exactly?
They're right where, how can I say this? Like, it's where, like, the padlock would be, quote unquote, but since no key goes in there, it's just, like, a metal box with wires sticking out of it because they're still trying to fix it to make it work with the rest of them. I don't know anything about electricity, but you can chew on it and it might open it, or it might close you in there forever.
Ooh. I'm gonna risk. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Toast jumps and manages to snag on like one or two wires and just goes, and finally rips one and rips the wires in half.
Rips the wires in half. You made it. Woo! Imagine, you didn't make it. Oh, sorry.
And the entire time he was biting the wires, as soon as he got through the plastic, he was like, ooh.
As you get out of your cage, you see that Jam and Sasha's are also electronic and their wires are sticking out more. So you go up to Jam's and start chewing. You let Jam free.
Really quick, I am chewing all the wires because they are wires, not because I want to get everyone free. I'm not even noticing that cages are opening. I'm just going straight for wires.
Toast really said, I don't know you people.
I don't know.
It's not for altruism.
You also let Nigel out, who's like right in front of the door holding his butt because it's about to come out. And he's like, hurry up, get the door open, please. And everyone else is like, oh dear Lord, please let us out.
Let him out, let him out.
I rocket out and then immediately just start making a small little riot in the center area of this. I'm like bouncing off of other cages and just running around and being a menace.
Parkour.
Actually, in this small riot, can I like break open something?
What are you gonna break open?
What's in the room?
Well, it's the cages, and there's a door that leads you into the outside world.
That door is not going to be a door for long.
For that to see. It turns into a toy. Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa!
He actually
10.
has powers.
10?
Just 10.
Just 10. Okay, as you start trying to get the riot with you, you're like, we're gonna smash open this door! And you go, and you run up to the door, and you realize the door didn't budge because you were the only one that we ran to the door because everyone got confused in your riot. Your instructions weren't clear, and Rose was like, were we supposed to follow you? I was so confused.
This is my own personal like anarchy moment. I am just blitzing everywhere. I didn't break the door down, but that's okay.
While all this nonsense is happening, do I know where the food is kept? Because I would like to be making my way that way.
Yes, you do. You know where the food is kept.
And I know how to get in and out of this whole facility?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so to get from the cages room into like the main area, I'm assuming storage is where food is kept, yes?
Yep.
Okay, how do I get, is it like probably a vent?
Yes, there's a vent.
Okay.
I hope there's a vent. It'd be really scary if you guys didn't have any circulation.
I would like to get out of this circus that's happening in this room because there's dogs pooping, there's dogs running in full pelt into doors. I just want my food.
Are you bringing anyone or just you?
You know what? Hey, cats first. So I'll be happy to bring Peanut.
Okay, roll to bring friend.
Okay, that's a good number. Oh, 5.
Ooh. So the Peanut got too scared of the commotion.
Shoot, the one, I'm not lying, I swear to God, the one in the 15 is not colored in on my dice.
Oh.
Okay, that's a 15, excuse me.
That was a 15?
That's
Oh,
a 15, not a 5. The 5 is right next to it. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, likely
No.
story.
Are you lying?
I will swear to whatever you want me to swear to.
As he's desperately trying to scratch out the paint on his 15.
What's that
Swear to
noise?
cat
Sorry about
man.
it. Swear to cat man. So Peanut's getting freaked out by this, and you tell her, hey, come on, I can get us out to some food. And Peanut's like, oh, thank God. Like latches onto your back, and you were able to take her through the vents. Do you want to go straight to the storage, or are you going to the other side, or are you going somewhere else?
I mean, like, hey, cool, we're on the other side. Peanuts seems to be pretty, like, kind and generous, helping other animals get out of those cages. I'm just wanting the food. Do I smell the food?
You smell the food, you know where it is.
Okay, then, yeah. I'm going to the food. Where's the food?
Peanut, have mercy on us. Let us out.
Yeah, I'll try to go over to the door.
Okay, well
Peanut's
Jade is
definitely
going.
too anxious to eat right now, for sure.
Yeah. so Jade's going towards storage, and Jade is actually inside storage eating because she knows how to get through the vents, and she's like, I'm just opening the bags for you. Don't worry.
Just warming it up for you. Yeah.
Don't worry. So now, Peanut is in front of the door, and next to the door is 2 buttons, and you can't see in color. and neither of them are lighting up.
Oh, okay.
Which button do you want to press?
Are they all just gray to me, or?
Yeah, they're all just gray to you, and you're also panicking, so everything's just one solid gray with black outlines.
Amazing. I will touch the top one.
That one? Okay, that's the button that releases the door. So the door
Yes!
opens.
The green ones are always on top, and the red ones are always on the bottom, guys. Logic!
I think you mean the gray ones are always on top, and the slightly darker shade of gray is always on bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. As y'all gets released, Nigel's pushing through everyone and holding, I gotta go. But then he realizes the door to the outside is locked and goes, ah!
I just poop, man. Just do it.
No! Mrs. Wolf told me you have to poop pee outside, or I'm gonna be a bad boy. You can't be a bad boy. As he's trying to open the door, he realizes that it's locked completely. He can't get in no matter what he did. So he's just sitting in front of the door that goes outside. The other dogs and cats are just moseying around. The cat sanctuary wasn't locked, so a lot of cats just went back into the cat sanctuary. And one cat's like, "We have a cat litter, and I can take a shit here," and takes her business. And then Nigel hears it, goes into the litter box, and goes, "I'm gonna take a shit too," and takes the poop right on the litter box. And the cats are like, "No, it's gonna smell." Yeah. Okay, so with
Better
the
than
chaos
hallway.
happening, it's better
It will
than
never-
the floor.
The cats will never go in that litter box again, though. That is now Nigel's litter box.
I feel sorry for whoever it has the word Nigel on it.
He spells his name in poop.
Peanut just goes over and
Yeah.
scratches in Nigel's name really quick.
Nigel's. What would you guys like to go to?
I mean, storage, right? Are we
Storage.
capable of going to storage, or is that
Yeah.
a Jade only destination right now?
I'm
Jade's
kinda
in
hungry.
there right now, so we can all go in and eat food and then figure out where Mrs. Wolf is. Please.
So,
I
vote
need her.
storage. I
so
vote
as
storage.
okay, as you guys go up, there's a window into the storage, and you just see Jade eating in there, but the door won't open.
Hey, there's food in there. Hey, Jade, hey.
Is the
Jade.
door open from the inside?
Hey,
It does. It's up to Jade if they want to open it for you.
Jade.
Jade, you're
Jade,
so pretty. Will you please
I promise
come
to share
open
my
the-
wires if you let us in, Jade.
I promise to be less of a menace, maybe. if I can
You
remember.
can't keep that promise.
It is up to Jade.
I've been placated by all the food that I've eaten, so I'm like, alright, yeah, sure, whatever.
That was a lot of time to eat all that food.
Fighting off of food.
I got first dibs, so I'm like, alright, that's fine.
It's fine. Okay, so
Yeah.
Jade just opens the door for you guys because Jade's already inside.
Woohoo!
Alright, great. So, this is a storage room.
Yes.
There's other things than storage in here.
I love how you sent a picture, Dalton. I just saw it.
I'm telling you.
I see it. Okay. All right. No kidding.
What else other than food is in this storage room?
It's also like areas with like collars and leashes in there. There's cat food, dog food, treats everywhere. Shampoo and conditioner bottles for the dogs and cats. Oat milk shampoo for Jam because Jam is very sensitive in the skin.
Fantastic.
Poop bags, litters,
I'm
and
gonna
all
ask a
that.
question.
What?
Are there like trank darts in here?
No.
Like how big of animals are are they like legally required to carry some kind of sedative?
No.
Damn it.
Oh my god.
Oh
my god, what? I think you and Rosa are the biggest animals here. No, that Kita's bigger than you guys.
And he's an angel. So okay, then I'm gonna find some food. I'm hungry too. I though am a connoisseur, and I stroll by all of the big bags of kibble, and maybe there's wet food and treats, and I would like to just engulf a bottle of shampoo in one gulp.
Oh my god, can you roll,
Why?
please? Yeah, see why?
Because it's food.
Wait, you have it
What?
has to be the-
There are so many. I used to be a stray. There are so many things out there that aren't food, but in here, everything's food.
All right.
Can't argue with that logic, I guess.
17.
17?
Oh my god.
Okay. You take one swing, but you have to get the shampoo with oat milk in it because that's good for your tummy.
Sure.
Skin.
We'll say it's also like plastic sealed still. From like Costco.
So you throw it up in the air and you take one giant gulp and it goes right into the second stomach that holds all your stuff.
and we said, I don't think we said this earlier, we said I can hold 4 things.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was telling you on the side. You can hold up to 4 items without completely throwing everything up, and then you can't swallow it back up after you throw it
The
up.
size
Okay.
and mass does not matter. It's 4 quantifiable items.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be
Also-
a car for all we know.
Also, if I have 4 things swallowed, if I swallow a 5th thing, I immediately throw them up.
Mhm.
How? I might want to weaponize that later. Like if I swallow 4 rocks and then I swallow a 5th rock, I can throw 5 rocks at somebody.
Were you in the army of some sort? What is happening?
My god, he's a genius.
Is he able to procure any one of those items in any order, or do you have to vomit them back up in the order, like the reverse order in which they were swallowed?
This is a good point.
I think probably reverse order.
Oh, okay. So if you gotta get to that first one, you gotta like,
Oh, that's annoying.
It's like when you organize something and you think you did a good job, but then you look and you put all the stuff that you actually use the most in the back. You're like, ah.
Sweet. So I've got something. I've had breakfast. I'm
Okay.
proud of myself.
All right.
I
anyone
go
else
straight
has-
for the cat food.
What?
Not the cat food.
Dogs always like cat food, and cat always like
So-
dog food.
Oh my.
Toast, Mrs. Wolf always had to make sure she kept an eye on Toast because he would try to go into the cat sanctuary to eat the cat food because he loves it, but it's actually bad for his skin and fur and his stomach. So she makes sure medically he doesn't touch it.
You know, there's no
But
wires in that,
that's
right?
why, that's why I eat the wires. The wires help me get the nutrients that I need.
As you're eating the cat food, your stomach keeps making all these funny noises. And hold on.
Oh, must be wire time.
And as you're looking for the wired toy, you keep farting up and gassing up the room, and everyone smells it.
Oh god.
Who are you, Nigel?
Okay.
Jesus.
Getting out of storage room. Getting out of storage room. Get out.
Sorry, y'all.
Getting out. Leave.
I didn't have my wires this
Peanut
morning.
was trying to decide between dry food and wet food and couldn't decide, and then started smelling. It was like, oh, I didn't even get to eat.
Oh.
You did, Toast. Oh, that's so neat. Okay, who's still in the storage room and who's out?
I'll leave. I'm safe here.
I don't think Jam cares about your parts.
I had memorized that the blue bag was for small
Also
dogs,
leave
so
because I'm disgusted and can't eat now.
I leave because I'm full. I walk out going, "Mama, what a delicious lunch."
What a delicious lunch. Oh my god. Alright, what do you guys do now from here on out since you can't go into storage because it's gassed up? And you can't go outside and the cat sanctuary is taken over by Nigel's poop smell and the cats are just like dying in there.
Well, like Mrs. Wolf, like Mom, usually exists in the office. That's her. Let's go see if she's there. If she's late, then she's probably in there.
Mom. Alright, you're going up to the office and the door has it's a wooden frame, wooden door, and like in the center is a glass that you can see through, but the the blinds are covering it. And it's locked. So how you gonna get in?
Is there a vent?
There's a
And I
vent.
break the doorknob.
This is the only okay, let me get to that, Toast. Jade, you never been to the office, so you don't really know exactly where the vents, since you know this place so much, you actually never been to the office before. So if you do try, it might take you a while to get there, or you might just get pure luck to get in there. Toast, what were you saying?
Can I use my super strong tail to break the door knob?
Okay, let me see first with Dalton, what would you like to do?
I'd like to try for the vents. The little combo of me and Peanut again seems to be pretty successful.
Yeah.
So, you're gonna bring Peanut with you.
Yes.
Okay, so roll to see if you can carry Peanut.
Oh, good number, please. 8.
8. She tried, but she's so hungry. She's just sitting there like, I want to
poor
eat,
Peanut.
so she doesn't want to move right now. Now, you're up in the vents. Now, since you've never been in the vents before, roll for me to see the layout of the
Rolling
vents.
for like office knowledge.
Yes, thank you. I couldn't think of it.
That's an actual 5 that time.
That's an actual 5.
That's actually 5, yeah.
Oh wait, there's a 1 painted next to the
Oh my god, it's had a whiteout. It's so funny.
Oh yeah, that's so weird that the 20 actually looks just like a 5.
Julia, it's a Ben de la Creme moment.
Oh.
Put a 1 on it.
Oh my god. Hilarious.
Get the whiteout.
God.
Get
Yes,
the whiteout.
I'm up in the vents, but I'm like, I have no memory of this place.
Yeah, so as you're chilling up there trying to figure out, you're like, I think I found it. Nope, that's just the storage. I can smell it from here. And oh my god, I can smell Nigel.
Oh god, it's still
there.
popping in there.
You fall out of a vent into the cat sanctuary next to Nigel.
Oh no.
Oh god. Now for Toast, roll for me to use your tail.
I would like to help him, but he gets on my back like he rodeoed earlier to get the extra height to knock the knob off.
Okay, you
Wait.
get a
Sorry,
help.
with his.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go
I was
ahead.
just saying, is Toast's like tail a nub or?
Yeah, it's a nub.
Okay, that's funny visual. Sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue.
No, you're fine. It's a nub, so when he hits it, he's like twerking it.
Yeehaw! God, wow. That's an 8.
That's an 8. Well, you have a help roll, so pick the greatest of the 2 rolls.
Yeah, it was an 8.
Thank you,
Oh,
Jack.
Yeah, he rolled 2 dice at the same time. Ooh, baby.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
What was
And
the
they
other
were-
number?
6.
Oh, as you try to knock it on Jam accidentally sneezes, which throws off your twerking method, and you both fall down. And
Just like,
you're like,
Yeehaw! Yeah, I'm like ramping up to hit the knob with my nub tail. I'm like, ee, and then Jam sneezes and I go, Jam! And I fall off.
Now you can try again, but you're gonna have to only roll once instead of twice, and you will have to minus 1.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. You know, my daddy was always a gambling man. At least
Oh my
I
God.
think he was.
I think
I can't remember.
That's a 4.
that's a 4. You try again, but the smell of your fart from the storage and Nigel's poop lingering now into the front desk area was too much for Jam. Jam just, again, sneezes really hard and throws both of you guys back.
My lord, who did that?
I'd never imagine who.
I could never imagine. Jade came back from falling into the cat sanctuary, thinking that was the office, and is now regrouped with you guys. What do you guys like to do now?
Oh my god.
I guess go up to the office door and see if we can get in just,
Yeah.
through the front door.
Can we just see if it's locked or not? I haven't checked that.
Yeah, Peanut, you wanna give me a roll to see if the door is just
Heck
happily.
yeah! I will! Ah, fuck! That's a 2!
It just keeps getting lower and lower.
You guys, I'm starting to think this isn't a door.
You guys are actually looking at a painting of a door.
I wasted a 17 on swallowing a shampoo.
As Peanut tries to go up to the door, Peanut just freaks out and goes, "I'm hungry again," and just like goes back on the ground. If someone else
I was gonna
wants to
say, I still
try,
haven't rolled, but I can't think of
You can
any
try
other
doing the
way to
same
get in
thing
this
as
frickin'
Peanut
door.
does, so you just have to -1.
Oh, okay. So, just literally
Yeah.
try to
Yeah,
turn
you guys
the
can
door
always
knob?
try doing something again or doing what someone else did before.
Ah.
You just will have a disadvantage of 1 or how many, depending what it is.
Gotcha. So yeah, I'll just roll to try opening the door.
She gets a 0. That's not even on the dice.
I got 14.
You got a 14.
So -1 is
Yay!
13.
Yay.
13.
Lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13. You get a free tattoo. So as you go up and you're trying to open the door, you realize as before you do, from all the times of Jade and not Jade, gosh dang it, Jam and Toast like trying to ram into it, and everything like that, you realize that this door was never fully closed, it's still ajar.
Oh, so they
Oh
were
my
trying
God.
to push when it was a pull.
Yeah.
I
You guys are able to go into the office. Let me show you. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I am. Hey, it's office. Make noise.
Ooh.
Thank you, guys. And now you guys are in the office. And with that said, that's the end of this episode.
Yay. Yeehaw!
You must figure out where Mrs. Wolf is. I'm done.
Ooh.
She's dead!
She's dead.
No.
She's dead!
No, Peanut, there's no dead
It's
body in
happening
here.
again!
Oh my god.
She's dead!
Hold
I
on,
feel
we
like
don't
this
know yet,
episode
we
is
don't
just
know
going
yet.
to be, or like all this episode is going to be going through Peanut's trauma.
Yep. She's dead again!
Oh my god. Well, there's no dead bodies here, I hope. Dun 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 dun!
Mhm.
Yay! And Nigel's poo didn't reach the office, so it smells nice
Thank
in
God.
here. So you gotta close that door
Yay!
before it does. Yay! Alright, thank you everyone for watching. All these amazing detectives here, our social medias are on the bottom of whatever they send me. So give them a follow, give them some cool stuff. Literally, send them some cool stuff, like physically. No, I'm kidding.
Send
Give
me things.
money!
Send things! What did you say?
Give me money!
Send
Give
me a
me
hamburger.
Will be in the description.
Give us-
My Venmo is.
Yeah, our Venmos will be down here. So yeah, give them a tip to see how good they did. Well, thank you guys. If you like what you heard, you better like and subscribe, or these pets won't get any more treats if you don't. No, I'm
No.
kidding.
Bye, everybody.
Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.